Coming to the stage from Blacksburg, Virginia. Please give it up for Zach Assad. Here. This is just like doing comedy in my apartment. So, Andrew, you're lucky you didn't come back and I was in my underwear. Just want to start with that. Man, dry January, thank God it's almost over. I've developed the fucking pill problem now. Turned into dry January. Oops. Fucked that one up a little bit. You'll see how this set goes though. Man, this has been really fun having a honest to God comedy open mic, because most open mics really, they just don't get the point. I've getting kicked out of one recently, and I had one that was even rougher before that. It was done by a literary magazine, and they really just don't understand comedy. That was probably the roughest one I've been to without getting kicked out of. It's a bunch of gals doing abuse poetry. Yeah, you guys right there, you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be like laughing a whole lot for the next 10, 15 minutes or so. So get, I like you're smiling already, so like just hold that thought for a minute. But yeah, a bunch of gals doing abuse poetry and me showing up to do stand-up comedy and two guys with acoustic guitars. And it was all right. I got in there and got signed in and got a drink and sat down. And they got on stage and abuse poetry, man. It sounds just like Quentin Tarantino wrote 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, it's fucking rough. And those two guys with guitars, they went up and right before me, and I went up on stage, and I lost the crowd as soon as I got there, because it's odd usually being the inspiration for that poetry. And so I went on stage hard as a rock. And made it for a real stiff crowd, kind of like we got here tonight. But I wrangled them in, I met Jordan and CeeLo and LA and Marcus and everybody, and they keep putting me on, so I know I got a good Minority Report. Yeah, but the open mic I got kicked out of was kind of weird. It was in Floyd County, and I got kicked out for saying the word nipple. And in Floyd County, I don't know if any of y'all have been out there, there's a big hippie commune. I mean, they free the nipple all the time. I don't understand. Because of all the N-words you could kick me off the stage for, nipple is not the one I thought I was going to get kicked off for. Yeah, baby. Yeah, this is nice. I love this spot. It really just like my apartment. The lighting's only good about half the time. I can only get about 10 people in there before we get real uncomfortable, start shutting doors and isolating folks. You guys are paying attention, I like it. Yeah. People have been trying to get me to go to therapy recently. I don't really fucking want to. I'm a guy. Kind of like Catherine, I'd rather just sit around and talk about anal sex all day. Yeah. Catherine wants to talk about anal sex before she goes to therapy, and dudes just want to sit around and talk about sports players. See, we're all the same, Catherine, we're all the same. But yeah, I don't want to go to therapy. I was sitting on the toilet this morning reading up about shit to go with therapy, and I was looking at music therapy. And I think that would help me a little bit more, because I want to figure out who fucked me as a kid and make me like the Disco Biscuits and shit like that. Everybody here smoke weed? This vibe right here, I think I can just go ahead and say it. Yeah. Ain't no cops here, it's decriminalized. We'll just have a fun time. Yeah. I had a little bit too much fun with weed in 2022. I've developed this condition called cannabis hypernesis, which really kind of sucks. Really bad. My body basically thinks that I'm overdosing on weed sometimes, so I vomit a whole lot. But I've learned to use it, because I used to be about 300 pounds, And you can see now I look pretty fucking fantastic, right? Right? Hey. But it's just bulimia though. It's not nothing to complain about. It's nothing good. I just go and I binge on LSD at a music festival and mushrooms and just unconsciously smoke weed some more. And then I come back the next week and I just throw up like the white trash supermodel I am. Just fucking let it all rip out. Y'all like fruit smoothies?
God damn it.
It's a little change from yakking a little bit, but we're gonna keep it going. Y'all like fruit smoothies? I can tell by the reaction. And I've been using them to keep myself in this beautiful physique I've developed. So I've been using them for breakfast, and I've got 3 main ingredients that I really like, and I found there's some health benefits from that sitting on the toilet investigating therapy stuff. I did that on some fruits a little bit while ago. And kiwi, man, that's the number one. If y'all, apple a day, fuck an apple, go eat a kiwi. That shit will keep your heart pumping and keep you going. With my family history, I put 2 or 3 of them some bitches in every smoothie I got. Cut them up and let them go. But everybody here knows what pineapples do, right? Y'all, I'm mainly looking at y'all because y'all are the only new people in here, so we're gonna get real personal all night long. So y'all know what pineapple does? Y'all ever experiment with pineapple juice?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Good. All right. Mangoes. Kick that shit up a notch. So go on and get you some mango juice, mango smoothies. Go ahead and make you a whole big one. Because I've been experimenting with it too. And I think just as soon as I get it tasting the way I like it, I'm gonna download Tinder again. How many of you girls in here are screamers? Other than Catherine. We already figured that out today. I already figured out a quarter of this room. I came here, actually knew half of it before I got here. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Hey. Never mind. This doesn't work for you. Just come on in and sit down there. I was about to ask you something, but it didn't work.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. But anyway, you ladies out there, if you're screamers, it can get annoying. I got this girl, she screams every time I touch the basement door at my house. It's the wildest shit. Like, I go in there excited taking her a sandwich every day, and she's just bawling her eyes out. Come on, bitch, I'm happy to see you. What the fuck? Damn. I'm feeding you and everything. But man, I also dated a set of twins after high school, and that was a whole lot of fun. And folks would ask me how to keep them apart, and I'd be like, well, it's pretty simple. Brandy's got real little nipples, and she paints her toenails blue. And Jesse's got a cock.
Oh,
Y'all can laugh audibly. I'm recording this, so please laugh audibly if you could. I can see you smiling and doing all the right things, but like, get a little loud over there by that camera. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Then I dated this Jewish girl, and we wanted to move in really quick, so I had to learn Yiddish and convert to Judaism, and that was kind of rough. But I got over it and I got through it. And the last thing there was for me to do was to donate $1,000 to the church. And so I was like, well, I ain't got that sitting around, so I'm gonna have to call you boys up and have a little talk. So I called him up, I was like, dude, I'm not wearing a hat. I definitely ain't gonna show up to Jew church, ever. Can we get this donation down around maybe $300? I mean, I'm gonna be an honest man about it. You know, y'all deserve something. And they were like, you're in. Yeah, and then that ended. But lately, I've had a lot of luck with depressed girls. That's been a whole lot of fun. And they all carry around a little vape. You got a vape on you? Oh, buddy. Oh, you're gonna hate this. They're so much fun. Depressed girls, they just like them little vapes. You just hit it till it dies and go find you another flavor. No, you ain't gonna like it. I gotta pick on you. You're the only ones. The only new ones everybody else uses. God damn it, Zach, so write something different. Man, but real recently, this is the newest one. This is pretty good though. There's been a blind Disney adult recently that's been a whole lot of fun. And it's just kind of weird because I got to do this Mickey impersonation. So it sounds like this the whole time we're fucking. Oh boy, you like this cock, don't you? Oh yeah, it's gonna make you goofy, bitch. Oh yeah. I break that character, man. I just don't sound anything at all like her husband. She hates it. She hates it. All right, so this is my last one, but I have to pick on you guys especially now, since you're the only couple here. So, man, if you walked in on your man, and he's got penis in hand like this. All right, he's got a nice head on it. But he's got his cell phone like this. When he turns it around at you, you're going to ask him, what are you watching? Would you be more mad at porn or Joe Rogan?
Oh my God. I guess Rogan.
Rogan? Well, I've been listening to a lot of Rogan recently. And commonly he comes up on the consensus that mushrooms is going to help this world. I think they will too. So for New Year's Eve, I went out and bought me a big old batch and choked them down, about half an ounce of them. Yeah, I went on me a big old magical journey. I can't remember the ball dropping at all, but there's a whole lot of damn confetti in my room. I don't know where the fuck it came from. But Rogan was right. They've certainly helped me because I haven't had a gay thought since I've come down off of it. Thank y'all for laughing at me all night. It's been a whole lot of fun. Like I said, I'm really comfortable in here. This is like my apartment, so it's been a whole lot of fun. I am the mullet influencer on social media, so if y'all want to follow me and comes out to another show, I got a whole lot more coming up this week. Thank y'all.
All right, one more time, Zach Assad. Good.